What is up, guys? Vampire Cat here with another review, and today I'm going to be reviewing this Pokemon Pokéball Keychain. So, of course, first of all, we need to cut this bad boy open. Okay, that's a cool little thing. So this is the type of container. This is our packaging that we get when we take it out. It's got that really classic kind of bootleg look to it. Just simply saying cartoon keychain. So, I mean, I'm not sure exactly what quality I'm going to expect with this, because this obviously isn't licensed. Just from seeing that, it just has some like little weird Japanese logo down here, which I'm not sure if you guys can, yeah. That's just got that little logo and a little barcode, so let's get this thing. Oh, don't need to cut it open. It just peels right open. So it's just kind of like hanging on this really cheap cardboard. It's just like a really generic, like even the way that this is cut out is like a just generic shape, and then they just threw this in there just because they just have this one single cutout. Let's just pop this off of here, and the first thing I notice, look at this. Let me see if I can kind of, it's hard to get good lighting on this stuff, but look at this like weird white line on the seam. That, I feel like that probably isn't something that should be there. You see this like little seam line coming down, and it goes all the way to both sides, so it's on both sides of the Pokeball. This appears to be a kind of like a rubber kind of thing, or kind of like silicone or something. I'm not sure. I'm trying to see if I can get it to focus or show up. I think you can maybe kind of see it, but there's kind of like there's machining lines on here, almost like they just carved this out of like a block of rubber, and then just fused the quarters together or whatever. It's not like super squishy. It's a pretty dense rubber or whatever it's using. It's got a, like, there's several, wait, what the f? Hold on. Look at this. Look at this. That's a hole. They literally had a hole in this, and they just put like a thin rubber over the top of it. They didn't even fill it in. They just put a rubber over the top of it to cover it up. That is a pretty sad cover up right there. I just noticed like this little dent. I'm like, I have to cut this open. I don't care. I need to show you guys this. And I can kind of see like the uneven little divot in there too. It's like almost like this was like put in a mold, and they just kind of got an air bubble, and they just said, let's just send it out like this. Ugh, that's disappointing, honestly. There's not really much to say about this. I mean, it's this is what you get. Kind of machined rubber silicone ball with bad seams and a hole in it. So, what score would I give this? I'm afraid I'm probably gonna have to give this the lowest score I've given anything on this channel. I'm going to give this a 5. And that's being generous. I'm giving it a 5 just because it's kind of a cool little trinket. If you just look at the front or whatever, if you have it hanging off of something, it looks cool. But the first thing I noticed, this bad seam. And then the cheap machining. Like, it's not even a smooth rubber. It's like, I don't know if like that machining is from the inside of the mold they use, or what. I mean, it does look actually pretty consistent. Like, if I look at the line on this side and then over to this side, it looks like maybe it's the way they machined out the mold that they used for this. But that's just, it's not, like, if you look closely, it's not nice. And it feels like a friggin' weird fingerprint or something. And then, of course, this friggin' divot in the bottom that they tried to cover up. So, I mean, this is something, I mean, if you're a fan of Pokemon, maybe get this. You're taking a gamble if you want something that looks like really nice. It's not going to look as nice in real life as it does in the pictures, at least from what I've seen here. You might get lucky, you might have a really nice one, but this one is not nice. But I guess if you do want to check this out and take a gamble, I will put the link to this down in the description. And with that being said, guys, thanks for watching. This was kind of a crappy review for not that great of a product, but if you enjoyed somehow anyways, make sure to slap that like button. And if you are new to this channel, make sure to subscribe because there will be more reviews like this every week. And with that being said, guys, I'll see you later. Bye.
Also, guys, don't forget to follow me on all these platforms so you can keep up with me and the channel. The links are in the description below.